Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming this morning. We are American Legion Post 159 from Venice, Florida. And we are going to join with the United States Army Honor Guard to present the traditional military honors for Edward James Sweeney, Ed, who is a Vietnam veteran, and like myself, and several of our Honor Guard members also Vietnam veterans. What the military services are is first I'm going to position the Honor Guard consisting of 7 riflemen. We will fire the traditional 3 volleys. After that, our bugler will render taps. During the playing of taps, I ask you all to please rise. Veterans among you render the hand salute. After the playing of taps, the United States Army will prepare the flag and present it to you. Then we're going to pick up the shells that we fired and present the family, the shell casings to the family, okay? And then that will conclude our military services. We'll proceed. Honor Guard. Port on. Right, face. Forward, march. Down left. March. Honor Guard. Halt. Left, face. start. Fort Tom. Present Tom.
On behalf of the President of the United States, the United States Army, and the Great Nation, please accept this flag as a symbol of our appreciation for your always honorable and faithful service.
Fort Tom. Order Tom. Long and straight grass. We're going to expect the showcases in this way. This concludes the military honors.
I gotta make sure he gets through this.
Thank you all for coming, for attending. Thank you all for attending today to honor my dad's memory. It's been difficult finding the words to share about my dad because I lost a big part of him since he passed. My dad was my hero and everything I am. It's because of him.
Thank you all for attending today to honor Nick's dad's memory. It's been difficult for him to find words to share with you about his dad because he said he lost a big part of himself when he passed. My dad is my hero, and everything I am is because of him. Every day is a struggle and nothing feels the same. My heart breaks a little more every time I hear his name. Our time together was special, and so were the memories we made. Although he lives in heaven now, those memories will never fade. I bow my head in silence and remember my dad with love. I thank you, Dad, for being such an incredible role model and for loving me unconditionally. Your presence will always be with me. Don't think of him as gone away, as his journey has just begun. There are many facets to our lives, and this earth is only one of them. Just think of him as resting from the sorrows and the tears in a place of warmth and comfort where there are no days, months, or years. He must be wishing that we could know today that nothing but sadness and pain can really pass away. He is living in the hearts of all of us that he touched. For nothing loved is ever lost, and he was loved so much by all of us. You will always be remembered. While time may heal my heart, a piece of me is missing since the day we were separated. I will continue to celebrate your life and all that I do. This is not goodbye. I know you are at peace now. Now it's our turn to go live life to the fullest and keep his legacy alive. So when we leave here today, let's remember my dad with happy thoughts and memories, because that is what he would want.
Thank you. Ed Sweeney, I think we can all agree, was a warrior with a true warrior spirit. I would like to read something from another warrior, a Shawnee chieftain by the name of Tumunsku, and I think it best represents what the true warrior spirit is. It's called So Live Your Life. So live your life, that the fear of death can never enter your heart. Trouble no one about their religion, respect others in their view, and demand that they respect yours. Love your life, perfect your life, beautify all things in your life. Seek to make your life long in its purpose in the service of your people. Prepare a noble death song for the day when you go over that great divide. Always give a word or a sign of salute when meeting or passing a friend, even a stranger, when in a lonely place. Show respect to all people and grovel to none. When you rise in the morning, give thanks for the food and for the joy of living. If you see no reason for giving thanks, the fault lies only in yourself. Abuse no one and no thing, for abuse turns the wise ones to fools and robs the spirit of its vision. When it comes your time to die, be not like those whose hearts are filled with the fear of death, so that when their time comes, they weep and pray for a little more time to live their lives over again in a different way. So sing your death song and die like a hero going home. Semper Fi.
That was nice, thank you.
And I don't know, does anybody like to speak next?
Anybody like to go up and say a few words about Ed, whether funny or memorable or serious?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, go ahead. Go for it.
Oh.
My brother just passed away about a month ago, and we were given this card with the saying on it. It was so special, and it reminded me so much of Ed, because he's been fighting this battle for such a long, long time. God saw that you were getting tired, and the cure was not to be. So he put his arms around you and whispered, "Come to me." With tearful eyes we watched you and saw you pass away. Although we loved you dearly, we could not make you stay. A golden heart stopped beating, hard-working hands at rest. God broke our hearts to prove to us he only takes the best.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, thank you for coming. I don't recognize a lot of you, but I wish I did recognize you. think remember you worked with Ed back in the day. So Ed, as some of you know, he used to do construction back in the day. He was a very strong man. He used to do the right thing every single time. Seeing that, growing up with him, I kind of like took that with me. I'm always by the book. I try to do good things for people. Try just to be a good person. I remember a lot of times when we drove, just in Fort Myers, and people like get in the way when he was driving. He would just say, it's not so hard to just be a good person. And I would, you're just sitting there watching him saying things like that, and you take that with you, and that stays with you. So, I mean, I learned only good things from him. I don't even remember one bad thing that he ever did. Like, can you imagine saying that about someone that you don't remember them ever doing a bad thing? That's crazy. That's almost like not even part of this world. He was extremely strong individual. He always provided for his family. He went, just beyond my understanding for us to provide for us. He would do everything. As some of you dads know, you do anything for your family, right? He could do that for us every single time. He never asked for anything in return. Just incredible. Like the strongest, most humbling. Like I'm sure most of you saw him at some point. He was very humble but strong, right? Humble, strong, and that's how he lived his life. So I'm not gonna remember him but that he has passed away. But I want to remember him for the good things that he has done. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Anybody else? No?
Well, that does conclude the committal service and military honors. Thank you so much for supporting the family. At this time, feel free to share condolences or to return to your vehicles. Thank you.